Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you 3 things in the bathroom that you're probably forgetting to clean. And as you can see here, I have toothbrushes, ponytail holders, and that also includes headbands and combs and brushes. Now I usually clean all 3 of these things at one time. I do the toothbrushes on a weekly basis. I do my headbands and ponytail holders on a bi-weekly basis, about twice a month. And that is because I use them every single day, and I use sometimes, uh, a couple different kinds each day, depending on if I'm leaving the house or not. And then my brushes and combs, I try to do on a weekly basis, but I definitely don't let it get less than once a month. I try to do it at least twice a month, if not weekly. So what I do first is I take a glass and I put I put the toothbrushes in the glass. I put about 2 tablespoons of baking soda in the, just pour it right on top. And then I use the hottest water I can get out of the tap and fill it about halfway with water. Now these have been soaking the entire time that I've been cleaning the brushes and the headbands and ponytail holders. Unfortunately, this video was a bit of an afterthought to film. I started this whole process and I pretty much have everything done, except for rinsing the toothbrushes out, and realized this would be a great filming opportunity. So I grabbed the camera and decided to tell you about the process. Now, the way they're cleaned is not, it's not something that you really need to see me do. The main thing is that you're, going to remember to do these things and how often and what to use to clean them with. So, like I said, it's 2 tablespoons of baking soda and about a half a glass of, really hot water. Then I just stir up the mixture and let those sit. Then I do my brushes, and how I do the brushes is the first thing I do is to make sure all the hair that's collected in the brush, if there's any there, I make sure to get that all out. A good way to make sure is to just, go all the way around your brush with the comb, and then keep going all the way to the middle and bring up all the hair that might be in the brush and throw that away. Then what I do is I take a couple drops of the baby shampoo on my hands and rinse the combs and wash the combs just with my hands. And then I rinse them well and set those aside. Then for the brushes, I rinse 2 brushes and I put a couple drops of the baby shampoo in one of them. And then I'll take another brush and I'll just kind of gently swish them together. And I have 3 brushes, so I just use one of them to do both. And in the process, that third one gets clean. And then I rinse them very well. Now, because these have, like you can see, they got that spongy thing going on, I do make sure that I rinse them extra well, and I kind of like press on it, make sure I'm not going to get any soap or water out of there. So then I turn them upside down on a clean dry towel, and I just let those sit there for a little while I do the headbands and ponytail holders. Now, how I do those is just in the bathroom sink. I just plug up my drain. I have some of these little ponytail wraps that could definitely fit down a bathroom drain, and there's no way I'd want that, getting in there and getting stuck. So I do make sure that my sink is plugged first. I use the warmest water I can, and I put some Johnson's baby shampoo in there, and I scrub them up and rinse them very well. And then I set them on a clean towel to dry. As you can see, I have some here. I just lay them out, and I'll be moving these and putting the rest. And please ignore my sink. It needs to be remodeled, and the sink is just in horrible shape here. But I'll just lay these out like such, and I'll let these sit. These will be dry by tomorrow morning. It's actually about 6:30 right now, and you know, like I said, these just got washed, and these will dry overnight. Now, if you don't want to take the time to do the headbands and ponytail holders, there are a couple ways that you could do them in with your laundry. I wouldn't suggest you just throwing them in the laundry. They could get stuck in a pant leg, stuck in the dryer. You'll lose them. They'll be like worse than odd socks. But what you could do is, if you have a lingerie bag, just toss them all in one of the lingerie bags. You know, you could even do it right with your, you know, your delicates that go in there. Or you could also take a pillowcase when you're doing your sheets. Take a pillowcase, put them in the pillowcase, take, you know, a ponytail holder of any type, one of the ponytail holders, and like tie close the pillowcase and toss that in, and they'll get dry, you know, washed and dried that way. So that is that. Now the last thing I have to do is just rinse these out with some good hot water right from the I'm sorry, I have a mess going on here with liquid soap, and the sink needs to be remodeled, so keeping it really real here today. And the sink is just, I know, it doesn't even look clean. Can you imagine? Probably don't believe me that I just cleaned it, but it is clean. It's just nasty looking. So I just give this a good, you know, I give the toothbrushes a good rinse under some hot water. Make sure to get the handles too. And that's that. Everything is clean and fresh. And, you know, it's, most people would realize maybe to clean your toothbrushes, but you might not realize, you know, your combs and hairbrushes and, you know, headbands and ponytail wraps. They can get oily as your hair gets oily, and you can get hair product on them. You know, they're exposed to the elements just like, you know, your clothes are and anything else. So it's good to give them a wash and keep them fresh. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.